Who is the dumbest character in the entire Garten of BanBan series? We all know there are some incredibly smart characters like Syringin and Stinger Flynn, but there are also some that are, well, not so smart. So today we're going to answer the question, who is the dumbest character in BanBan? Let's start with the Genanium villagers. As we all know, when Flumbo grabs the player and jumps into Zolphius's mouth, we discover an entire hidden village inside him. But here's the problem. Most of the Genanium villagers are dumb, and this actually makes sense because these villagers are the same Genanium blobs we first saw way back in BanBan 0. BanBan himself even said those blobs were dumb, and even when they grew up, nothing really changed. Yes, the elder villager is smart and wise, but the majority of the villagers? Just clueless. Next up, the Genanium citizens. In BanBan 8, we see them everywhere. Guards, prisoners, entire groups spread throughout the village. But the truth is, most of them are dumb too. Almost all of them were completely manipulated by Syringin. Just look at the Genanium guards, or the Genanium prison. They followed Syringin's orders like he was a god, without asking a single question. And then, there's the makeshift doctor, obsessed with recreating Nabnalina, wasting all his time and resources in the dumbest way possible. Now, I'm not saying every single citizen is dumb. Some clearly have intelligence and critical thinking, but most of them were created in a way that kept them weak, obedient, and unable to think for themselves. And now, let's talk about Truffle Tube. Now don't get mad at me for this one, because I know he's a fan favorite character, but in BanBan 0, when we first meet Truffle Tube, he's honestly one of the dumbest characters in the series. He's cute, sure, but he doesn't do much else. In BanBan 8, we finally see him as part of the reclamation team, so maybe he's gotten smarter as he's grown up. But in BanBan 0, no question about it, Truffle Tube was just a dumb baby experiment and one of the weakest characters in the series at the time. Now let's move on to the experimental jesters. You probably remember them from BanBan 6. These jesters look a lot like Bittergiggle, but with different colors, and that's because they're actually failed experiments of Bittergiggle, and honestly, it really shows. Some of them are seen talking to themselves, some just stand there doing absolutely nothing, and others even fight each other for no reason at all. They don't react to the player, they don't add much to the story, and it's almost like their brains just completely stopped working. After BanBan 6, we've never seen them return in any other game, which makes it feel like they were just added for fun or as cameos, not as real story characters. And when you think about it, that makes them some of the dumbest characters we've ever had in the series. Next up, we've got Jumbobosh. Now, don't get me wrong, Jumbobosh is easily one of the strongest characters in the series. He's fought multiple enemies, he's gone head to head with some of the deadliest monsters, and most of the time, he comes out on top. But here's the problem, he's strong, but he's just not smart. In fact, he's been called too dumb in the games themselves. In BanBan 7, inside Brashista's secret room, there's writing on the wall next to Jumbobosh that literally says, "too dumb." And then in BanBan 7, after fighting off the entire Nautified army, he picks up Queen Bouncelia's scepter and eats it like it's a lollipop.
No! Don't eat it!
Because of that, he ends up badly injured. That one moment proves exactly why he's one of the dumbest characters in the entire series. He's a powerhouse, no doubt about it, but brains? Not so much. And then we have Opila Bird. This one's a bit controversial because some fans think she's smart, while others say she's one of the dumbest characters of them all. To me, it's pretty clear. Opila Bird is more of a loving mother than a thinker. She takes care of her chicks, she protects them, but when it comes to actual intelligence, she's not winning any awards. In BanBan 1, she's the very first character we ever meet. And what happens? The moment she sees danger near her chicks, she just blindly charges in. And let's not forget how easily the player tricks her into falling into the void. that moment made a lot of fans realize, yeah, Opila Bird is definitely not smart. And lastly, we've got Tamitaki and Chamataki, the two-headed monsters we first met back in BanBan 3. Now, let's be fair, these two are absolute tanks. They're massive, terrifying, and one of the scariest chases in the series comes from them. But here's the issue. They're strong, but they're not smart at all. Their attacks are basic. They rely only on brute force, and they don't show any strategy or intelligence. We can all agree they're powerful, but when it comes to brains, Tamitaki and Chamataki are near the bottom of the list. And before we wrap things up, I can't forget about Kittysaurus. Just like jumbobosh, Kittysaurus is strong and powerful, but he's also really dumb. We first meet him in BanBan 4, and just like jumbobosh or even Tamitaki and Chamataki, every step he takes literally shakes the ground. On the surface, he looks unstoppable, but when you look closer, he doesn't actually have much intelligence. The player is able to fool him way too easily, and that's the problem. He's scary, he's huge, but he doesn't think things through. That's why Kittysaurus also deserves a spot on the dumbest character list. So now, we've talked about them all. The Gavanium villagers, the mindless Gavanium citizens, the failed jesters, Truffle Tube, Opila Bird, Tamitaki and Chamataki, Kittysaurus, and of course, jumbobosh. And that brings us to the main question: who is the dumbest character in the entire series? For me, the answer has to be jumbobosh. I know, he's one of the most popular fan favorites, and without a doubt, one of the strongest characters we've ever seen. But strength isn't everything. The way jumbobosh reacts to situations shows that he just doesn't think. He's always ready to fight, no matter what, without using his head. And that makes him, in my opinion, the dumbest character in the entire Garten of BanBan series. But what do you think? Do you agree with me, or do you think another character takes the crown for dumbest of all time? Let me know in the comments, because I want to hear your opinion. And before we wrap up, here's the deal. If this video gets 3,000 likes, I'll make an entire video breaking down Uni Balloony, what kind of role he might play, and whether he'll turn out to be an ally or a foe. So hit that like button right now. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We're very close to hitting 100,000 subscribers, and after that milestone, we'll be dropping a ton of amazing new BanBan theory videos. So hit that subscribe button right now and join us on the road to 100,000. And before you go, don't forget to click on this end screen video if you want to know who the smartest characters in the series are. Trust me, that video will change the way you look at some of these characters forever. Click now, and I'll see you there.